Hey everybody, once again, it is the night before we head off to the big island of Hawaii. We're going to head out and do a lot more work on the property this time around. Hopefully get a lot more clearing done because we're hoping to have some machines and stuff come in and give us a real sizable place to work with. The other thing is, this is a bit of a downer, is that unfortunately my wife will not be able to join us on this particular trip. So it's going to be just me and Lou, and we'll be meeting up with my parents, or the grandparents, I guess you could say, as well as the aunts and uncles. They will be joining us this time. So pretty bummed out that my wife can't make it this time, but we're pushing ahead anyways and doing the best we can with the particular circumstances we've got. So hopefully what you see after this is going to be a whole lot of stress-free travel as we make it back to the island. All right, here is what 1 year of regrowth looks like with our fence line there that we put in.
Constant maintenance.
And yeah, that's all. This is all more of the strawberry or pineapple guava. I've heard conflicting. It's Vivy. I don't know if it's technically strawberry guava or the pineapple guava, but they call it Vivy. Yeah, so a lot of what we cleared is still clear back there, it looks like, at least partially, but yeah, this whole gate area has just been completely swamped again. And we've managed to find our trails that we had cut in last time, and we see what might be, well, one of our plants that we planted here is this golden hibiscus, and this is actually doing quite well. We've already cut around it a little bit to try to beat back all the bushes here. It's pretty dense through here, but some quick work with a machete kind of cleared that out. And yeah, it was only about yay tall before, and it is now almost as tall as I am, so that's pretty exciting to see. Some bugs on it. It's not quite as full as I'd like to see it, but it's still there, and that's an improvement from what we were worried about. Over here, you can see the circles that we had done before are almost just completely overgrown. We see what we hope might be one little seedling here. This guy, I think, is going to be one of our Suriname cherries. But it's whatever this stuff is, this viney stuff here has just completely covered the clearing that we've made. And we've got some ferns and stuff poking through, which is pretty cool. And yeah, none of the other seedlings turned out okay, unfortunately, and we were not able to find the other plant that we put in. There's another one of our little rock circles here. We got some of this, I'm not sure what this is, some sort of different kind of grass there, but yeah, unfortunately, only the Suriname cherry looks like it's sprouted, and then the golden hibiscus has survived. So that's the extent of our plants, but our clearing is still here for the most part. You can see none of this was here before. All this stuff has just sprung up. And yeah, so here's what 1 year of just leaving things alone will turn into. This was all completely cut off by us last time we were here. So yeah, this is our first day back on the property after, like I said, about a year, and we're pretty happy actually that trails and stuff weren't completely impassable. We actually made it to both sides of the property there, back to this clearing where we planted some stuff, and to the other side. We have a crew that's going to come out today, and they're going to do a little inspection on the spots, and they're going to see if they can offload a excavator. And then if they can, in just a couple of days or so, we're going to be clearing a big chunk of land with the excavator. So I'll make sure we get a nice video of that. But yeah, otherwise doing quite well. We have learned a little bit through all of this, and that is that if you clear off canopy, then the jungle is just gonna bounce back. But if you clear out a pathway but you leave the canopy mostly intact, then it doesn't bounce back quite as much. So some stuff will pop back up, but generally speaking, it still stays pretty clear wherever you clear it off. You just have to deal with little shoots here and there. So nothing like this where whole sections of bush have popped back in. But we are pretty pleased to see that at least the golden hibiscus made it. And possibly, I'm going to check when we get back to where we're staying, because they have Suriname cherries on the property, and I'm going to see if the leaf pattern on that little seedling there actually matches the Suriname cherry. And if it does, then hey, we have a seedling for a Suriname cherry that actually survived here, which is pretty amazing considering we just kind of stuck them in the dirt and we're like, all right, good luck. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. But as you can see here, it is still a jungle. I haven't shot a lot of video yet. This is actually the kind of the third day of us being here. We came in one day and day was most of the way over by the time we even got anywhere. And then yesterday we went off to Kona for a little bit, mostly for supply run. And then today was our first day back on the property. So we've already pretty much accomplished what we were hoping to be able to do in just a few hours. So yeah, we're excited about it. Things are looking good. I'm happy to see this golden hibiscus. Looking forward to seeing if it flowers at any point here. Shout out to Green Garden Guy. That's where we picked this plant up. So yeah. Wow, what on earth is this stuff, huh? Wow! Where is he? Doko? Gecko. Doko? Oh. Hey, you found a gecko. It's calling everybody over. We needed to finish marking the lines for the excavators to follow, but the weather wasn't being so cooperative. So it's day 3, or I'm not sure if it's day 3 or day 4 technically now at this point. I think we're on technically day 4, and yeah, it's been like this every day. So you can see what we're trying to deal with here. Hi, neighbors over there. Yeah, so we're not getting a whole lot of stuff done this trip so far, which is bad because we got a time limit before the excavators show up, and we're a bit worried we're not going to be able to get stuff done. We need to finish plotting out edges of property lines and whatnot so that the excavators know where to roll the trucks and the bulldozers, and this, we're just contending with this. So it's been challenging, and it's been coming down pretty hard and heavy. As you can see, there's a river flowing down the road on the other side. So but yeah, this is what we're contending with so far. You know, at least we got this nice roofed area that we can kind of hang out in. It's still very nice outside. It's nice and warm and feels great. It's just very, very wet. And if you're going to go hiking through a jungle like this, not so much fun.
But hike through the jungle we did, and despite the pretty bad weather, it did let up at times, which allowed us to get at least most of the work done that we needed for the excavators. Here's at least a little sample that lets you know what we were working with.
After rain. And that's where we're at so far. So, yay. Big time jungle.
Fortunately, we managed to get enough of the lines done that the excavators would have something to work with, and we still managed to hit up the Maku'u Farmers Market the day before the excavators were due to roll out. Oh man, were we happy to see these guys. They wasted no time and went straight to work, clearing in about 30 minutes what we'd managed to do thus far.
excavator's over there doing his work, and we're kind of at a loss as to what to do next here other than maybe get some tools and stuff. So